right, thank you, Brett. One of the biggest threats tonight from the severe weather, as Brett said, was wind, but also hail. You might remember around this time last year, a brutal hailstorm hit parts of East Texas, leaving a number of homes damaged. Our Marangeli Lopez joins us live now from Zandt County. She's with a family who had their windows shattered during last year's hailstorm and just recently got them fixed. Hi, Mara.
Good evening, Aaron. That's right. I'm here at the family's home, but I want to show you guys right behind me. I'm standing at one of the windows that still hasn't been replaced. Aaron, we've been talking about these supply chain shortages, and they're experiencing it right now. I mean, it's been a little bit after a year, and they still haven't been able to replace at least one of the windows at their home. I want to show y'all right now what it looked like here last year when that hailstorm ripped through this area. This family, they experienced some severe damage. I mean, 9 of their windows were completely demolished by the storm, and it was tennis ball sized hail. It caused damage to their barn and their roof, and so it was just a really devastating scene. I'm gonna start over here now. We're gonna be joined by Shannon and Grace this time, and they you know, have replaced their windows, and we're standing near some. But Shannon, can you kind of talk about what the process took to replace these windows?
Well, first they had to get an adjuster to come out, so they looked at them and then kind of sent us a quote back, and it was not near what it would cost to fix our windows. So then we had to kind of like appeal it, and then they would come back and then we'd appeal it. It was a huge process, and we couldn't do anything until it was official, because then if they were to take the windows out, then there's nothing to say this isn't working anymore, anything like that. So it was just an ongoing thing. And then finally, when we were able to order the windows, it took even longer, because they were like, it's going to be 3 months out before it even comes in.
All the backlog because of the supply chain, everything. Yeah. Let's talk about these windows. Let's move a little closer, because I can hear, and we're going to knock on it right there. It's a lot thicker than what it used to be, right? So how are y'all feeling a little bit more prepared this year?
Well, it's for sure, you can hear the difference in the rain, like when it comes in. It's a triple pane, and so we paid a little bit extra out of our own pockets just to make sure that we don't have this happen again.
Exactly.
But we're just thankful that it's not cardboard or,
Yes.
or whatever,
Yeah,
plywood.
like plywood, or like that little just one pane. Exactly.
Yes.
Because I mean, it was a little bit scary. Grace, I want to ask you though, how do you feel now that you have these new windows?
It makes it more safe here, and I feel like it's gonna help us through this weather, and I really love it because like it won't come through a middle flash.
Yeah, and that's awesome. So I'm glad that you feel safer. I'm glad that y'all were able to get these new windows. Hopefully you can get the other one replaced. Aaron, we're gonna send things back to you in the studio. We're reporting live in Zandt County, CBS 19.
All right, thank you, Mara.